wife. She leaves to become...
I didn't like the way you went Stoic's wife and then he looked at me like I was your wife. You went Stoic's wife and then you looked at me. I'm not his wife, I'm his buddy.
He's so touchy right now.
I started here.
It was just the last interview we did.
I had to give you eye contact too, but his wife leaves the kid for 20
Still
years
doing it.
to be...
You did it again, man.
She leaves for 20 years to be a crazy dragon/cat lady.
Yep.
I wanted to know, do either one of you guys know a crazy cat lady, or if not, which one of your friends is most likely to be a crazy cat lady?
I think the idea of a crazy cat lady is a myth, and these they don't really exist. And please buy the products advertised.
Not true. My assistant Amy is definitely going to be a cat lady. She's already halfway there. Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, because she has a cat, and she's
on her way.
We were just in Australia, and she was dealing with the kangaroos, and at one point. We went to visit tribal elders and we had to take kangaroo tails because that's what they cook up in the ground, and we did it under Ayers Rock, and she got so upset.
We call it Uluru now.
Kangaroos. Uluru, right.
Uluru, we gotta call it Uluru.
Well, I went to Uluru, yeah, but Ayers Rock is, the town is Uluru.
I thought the rock was Uluru.
Oh, maybe. I think so. But anyway, whatever. So, and she got all upset. She's like, you don't understand, these kangaroos are like little kittens in there. And then in this movie as well, like every time a dragon pretty much appeared and showed any form of life, she would start crying.
Oh, wow.
And I just see her like, you know, kind
having
of
a
like,
million cats. You two guys are both big famous celebrities. You're on television every day. Everyone loves you. What's your most...
Whoa, everybody loves him, but I'm just on TV. Like, you don't...
Yeah, you're just on TV.
Just hear what he said. Stop being so touchy.
He did that thing with the wife. It's kind of thrown me.
He's very touchy right now, sorry.
What's the most craziest and most extreme fan experience you guys ever had?
Fame experience?
Fan experience. Like fans run up on you and go, oh my God, it's you.
No, you're right. I don't get that. What have you had?
No, my fans have conventions. They have Gerard Butler conventions, and they've literally had them in Scotland. They've gone around to where I studied at university and in my hometown, and where I filmed certain scenes in movies, and they came in from everywhere, from China and from South Africa, and that's kind of it's kind of bizarre to think about it, but it's amazing that they would do that. And every year they have one in Vegas, and they have competitions, and they do all kinds of
I go. You know I go.
I know you.
I'm one of the. I go to every time there's a Gerard convention. I'm there dressed as Gerard.
He says that as a joke, but he does actually go. He does do that.
You guys do a little bit of whistling and singing in this movie. Could you sing something for the GlobalGrind readers?
I'll be up your flue in a minute or two, cause I know where to find it. It's round the front, and it's called... I don't think we should probably do that one. Let's do another one.
Can you do some Drake?
Yeah.
Drake?
Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do some of that.
What?
Can you sing some
No,
Drake?
okay, what about... Hey, you remember Digital Underground?
Yes.
Sex Packets?
Yes.
What about that?
Okay, whatever.
Excuse me, trooper. Will you be needing any packets today? Yo, man, don't be pulling on my jacket, okay? Cool? Just trying to get your attention so you can take a look at my invention. Well, dig these. I got some more in my jacket. Hey, what are these condoms? Sex packets. That's like a pill. I'm just gonna keep going. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, that's very good.
And I'm just getting started, man.
Yeah.
I have so many raps.
I got one too.
Go. Good so
I
far.
want to make you mine, slap your fat behind, tie you down and make you whine. I want you to scratch my itch and be my chick, cause I love you, girl.
Oh my God, that's really good.
I enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed the movie. I wanted to know, how'd you guys come up with your voices? Because you're doing a couple voice work and you have a voice as well. So how'd you come up with the voices for these characters?
That was actually the most intriguing part of discovering Drago Bloodlust, my character in the story. Yeah, obviously went through quite a bit of breaking the vocal cords in order to sort of find Drago's voice. But it was quite a bit of a challenge, but also quite a liberating process, not having to be confined to a mark, makeup, wardrobe, all that nonsensical thing that goes on, right, while you're filming it.
Yeah, it's for me the voice started as a sort of Scandinavian voice. It was kind of Norwegian or Swedish because of him being in the ice world. Yeah. And then it slowly, for whatever reason, you experiment, that didn't work with other people's voices, so it changed into kind of slightly more London version of my own voice, and I wanted to make him a bit of a brute, a bit sort of rough around the edges, and that's kind of where I found him in the end.
Cool. Now, I wanted to know, what did Kenzo say when you told him you were doing dragons? That was really interesting about.
Well, listen, first of all, I think he came a few times when I was recording it, so he didn't quite, like, what's going on? Okay, what's going on? I mean, is it just you and screaming in the booth? And so that was that, but he got to play with dragons the whole time. He was giving so many dragons, and so eventually I took him to Cannes Film Festival a couple of weeks ago, and that was his first time seeing the finished product, and so he was quite pleased with it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was quite attentive the whole time. Yeah.
Now, what was it like being able to just do voice work and come in as you are? Because I know in Game of Thrones you get dressed up, and then in Guardians you get all dressed up.
Yeah.
So what was it like just being able to go, hey, I'm here, versus having to do makeup and then having to put on all that wardrobe?
It's great.
It's great. I mean, it's wonderful. It takes me over an hour to get into all of that stuff for Thrones and the makeup and everything. And so, I think that the discipline then becomes that you could easily get lazy with it. You could turn up, it's just a bit of voice work.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn up and just say the lines. So you have to turn up prepared in your own way, having done the scenes. But it is quite freeing being able to just rock up and play, and just experiment on the day and have fun, rather than there to be this whole pressure of a massive film set to satisfy.
I also wanted to know, because Venice is dragons, and I know it's still Game of Thrones stuff, did Emilia Clarke or Daenerys say anything to you and say, hey, I have a dragon too?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I'm in 2 films with dragons, and but this is my first personal encounter with them as far as a project goes. I don't think Emilia had any advice to impart, but I'll ask her maybe afterwards.
Hiccup's mom, she turns into like a crazy dragon lady, which I assume would be like a crazy cat lady. Which one of your friends would most likely be a crazy cat lady?
I've got a friend who's a crazy cat lady.
Really?
Yeah, she's an actress.
Oh, cool.
Tuppence Middleton.
I got a family member who, loves animals, and more importantly, dogs, and loved to save dogs. And so at one time we had 10 dogs at home. He was like, come on. Oh, save dogs,
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, imagine the kitchen. And it was like,
Awful.
Yeah,
This is how we showed
that's
up.
true.
You guys didn't do your hair together all at the same time?
We do each other's hair, so that makes sense.
Sometimes. That's Dre money. You know what I mean? I hope he just enjoy it, spend it, have fun.